My name is Janet.
And my name is Marcus. And together we are
AfriRopa.
AfriRopa, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You look good today.
Thank you.
Now, today we are having a topic of entitlement.
Okay.
And what harm it brings.
Yeah.
Or what good does it bring? That is, if there is any good in entitlement.
Not that I would probably know. No.
None, yeah?
Entitlement is one of the nastiest behaviors or character traits that I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
there isn't anything likable about an entitled person.
Nothing.
Not that I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I say the same.
Okay, so we can end the video right there.
No, we will discuss.
Okay.
We'll discuss it wider and talk about why people that are entitled, people that feel entitled,
Yeah.
end up shaming themselves.
Okay, so then please give me an example of an entitled person first, so that we know what we are talking about.
Okay, an entitled person, an example. I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Like you are driving, or let me say me, I'm driving.
Yeah.
And then there's this person. When I'm looking for a parking yard. I've just arrived where I was going to the mall.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for a car that I've seen like it is exiting to come out so that I park.
Okay, yeah.
Just as I'm pulling by the side,
Yeah, yeah.
another person with a big car
Yeah.
comes and looks at me like this.
Yeah.
And just as that person is pulling out,
Yeah.
when I'm just about to now engage so that I
person is
park,
stealing the parking.
this person just puts at me like this and enters there.
Yeah, yeah.
And leaves me
yeah.
there waiting and wondering, oh God, I thought this person is wise enough to see that I was waiting for this parking.
Well, that person was wise enough to see that you were waiting. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
But
yeah.
then why did he take my parking?
Because you said it already, because that person feels entitled to snatch that parking place from you. That's what it is, yeah, yeah.
That is one example. You told me to give you an example. Another example that I can give you is that one that happens to me most of the times.
Yeah.
That it's still about driving. You are on the road and you are following all the road rules.
Yeah.
And roads, and there somebody else in a matatu, driving a matatu, comes and cuts you in.
I wouldn't call that entitlement. I wouldn't call that entitlement. The one with the parking place was much better.
Yes.
Because the matatu driver is just acting like this out of sheer business minded audacity. You could call it like that, yeah, probably.
Am I doing business like him?
No, you're not. But that person is only thinking about, oh, I want to do business, and I see there is some customers waiting on the street, so I pull over no matter what, yeah, because I wanted to pick them up. So that's not entitlement. That is just rude.
I look at them like, because they have seen I'm a lady,
yeah,
and they know ladies are soft.
No, that I don't think they. I think we should leave that one out. The matatu. That's a different topic.
Okay.
Altogether. Yeah. So, I mean, another entitlement is, of course, we all know them. Yeah. If you're waiting in a queue in the for the cashier. Yeah. In the supermarket, and somebody comes from behind and trying to jump the queue.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So that's a classic, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
And you will find them all over the place. Yeah. People like Instagrammers. Oh, I'm shooting an Insta, and I have, and that is very important. So if you want to be in my Insta reel, give me everything for free. That's entitlement.
Entitlement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. People want to go to a restaurant and they don't want to pay for it because they feel very important because they put it up on Instagram and they expect. It's just stealing in the end, right?
It is bad.
Yeah. So yeah. So, and there is a whole. A meme about entitlement by the name of Karen, the Karen meme, and that is big on YouTube too. Just feel free to look for Karen videos. Yeah,
at the airports.
Yeah, not only there, all over the place. Yeah, that's entitlement. Yes,
entitlement.
Yeah, and it never ends good. Yeah,
it never ends good. Yeah. It hurts the other person badly.
Yeah.
And makes you feel like you are over lesser God, you who has been pushed aside.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like one time I went to a hospital in the country which is owned by a certain nationality.
Okay.
I should say
okay.
That.
Yes. Yeah.
They are not Kenyans, but their hospitals are good and clean and expensive.
Okay. Yeah.
I was at the casualty waiting to be called up. And then a group of ladies and children entered the hospital from the same nationality to be treated, I think. And they went straight to the receptionist and they gave out their details and cards. And they were keyed in.
They expected priority treatment and they got it.
And they got it. But when they were asked, okay, not asked, they know that they're supposed to wait to be called. You know that's what you do at the casualty. You wait and your name is called out and then you go see the doctor after paying up the reception, the fee. So these people, on looking at the seat where we were, many of us Kenyans seated, they did not want to sit next to us.
Well, I mean, that sounds more like racism, but racism certainly goes along with entitlement,
Yes, it went further because immediately later, after that, their names were called out.
Okay, yeah.
And they went and saw the doctor and you know, okay, it's not them that's, but I felt like they are feeling entitled because they did not even wink or blink as they were passing us by, you know. They felt very entitled because the hospital belongs to their nationality or their clan or their tribe. So we were sick and there we were sidelined and pushed aside because of them, and they didn't look at us like we are human and we are also sick. So isn't this entitlement? They felt entitled.
They felt entitled, and that let's have a look a little bit more into what entitlement is. Okay.
Yeah, I think you better explain this to me.
Yeah, I do believe that entitlement always goes along with a sense of status, of elevated status,
Yes.
Whether this is just an assumed status or whether this is a real status, let's say if the president comes of the nation, of course that guy gets a special treatment in a way,
Yes.
So he is entitled, and so therefore he just assumes his role, Others feel entitled and they are not, so they are assuming a status they don't have.
Entitlement is assuming a status that you don't have.
Entitlement in the sense if you don't deserve it. There are people, like the president, he probably deserves that entitlement.
He doesn't assume.
He doesn't assume, he just is.
Yes.
So I mean, just look at the word itself, what it means, entitlement.
Yes.
It has it in the name, right? So that it goes along with some kind of a title that you have, Okay, if you have it, then you can just take it, or claim it,
Yes.
But if you don't have it and you assume it, then that is the entitlement we are talking about, and that is very kind of a bad character trait. So these people, they feel elevated above the masses.
Yes.
That's why you are talking about the guy sitting in the big SUV Prado and looking down on you and thinks he's a better person because he has the money to pay for the Prado. That doesn't allow him, of course, to break the rules and to steal the parking from you. Yeah, but he does because he feels entitled to do so. But he's just assuming a role, and that's why it is so unwelcome and nasty. Yeah. So basically, it always goes along with bragging about status, how important you are.
Yes.
Oh, I know this and that person. Let me through. I'm a doctor. And things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they say. I want to talk to the manager.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So they feel they are more important than the normal humble person. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what makes it so annoying altogether. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that's what it is. And so I mean, you can say pride comes before the fall. And that is also one of them, I believe.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So because nobody likes that. Yeah.
Nobody likes
Nobody
that.
likes when people assume
down
a
on
role they don't have and they look down on you. Nobody likes that for a good reason, obviously.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. Yeah.
And
sure.
they are very loud-mouthed.
Obviously, yes.
When they
sure.
say, can I see the manager? Can I speak to the manager?
Yeah. It always and also goes along with bragging, I believe. Those people are braggarts, typically.
And people who wants to show off.
They want to show off. They want to show off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. That's why nobody likes them. But you said, in the beginning of the video, you said that it falls back on them and that they make a fool out of themselves.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Now they make a fool of themselves because suppose you go to an establishment and one person is served before you and you start shouting loud, why is this person cutting the queue? I came here before them. Yet you know very well that this person had just walked to the washroom and is coming back to the queue where she was before.
Yeah.
And then I want to see the manager. I want to see the manager.
Yeah.
And when the manager comes, because there are numbers that you pick at the entrance,
Yeah.
it is established that this person was actually before you.
Yes. Yeah.
It is only that you stepped out to go to the washroom and came back when he was not looking or when he was not there.
Yeah.
And then you are coming back to your space. And you have shouted and lifted your neck up high saying things, no, get out, you will not be treated before us. And then you end up embarrassing yourself because it is established before your eyes that this person was there before you.
You're embarrassed.
You embarrass yourself because why can't you be calm and wait?
Yeah.
Why can't you be patient?
So you disturb the operation, obviously.
And how shameful it is when you later fall back in the same place where you were supposed to have been without success.
If I may interrupt you here.
Yes.
Braggarts and entitled people never think that they should feel ashamed about anything. They are shameless by definition.
Yeah.
That's how they operate.
Oh.
Just look at Donald Trump. Is Donald Trump somebody who would be ashamed about anything?
No.
No, he's not.
It doesn't matter how embarrassing the situation is.
Not at all. No, they don't know that category of feeling shame for something. No, they don't. So therefore, that doesn't work with them. Yeah. If you tell them you should feel ashamed about what you did, they look at you. They don't understand what you're talking about because they are not thinking in this category. They don't know what shame is.
They don't know what shame is.
No, they don't know what shame is.
Then I can imagine what kind of life they live.
Yes.
Everywhere they go, then they embarrass themselves. They are hated.
Yes.
I don't think they are liked by people.
Well, there are people who are looking up at them because they, again, they assume a role they don't have.
Yes.
Yeah. And that often is enough to be recognized, to be admired by others.
There are those who admire such people, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. You know that people get admired because they are driving a big machine.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Whether they have bought that machine with their own money or whether it was just a rental car for a day, doesn't matter. And they enjoy being admired.
Are
Yeah,
they show-offs?
Of course, that always goes along. Yeah, I believe that goes along. Yeah, being a braggart, being a show-off, and yeah. So guys, don't be like that.
Don't feel entitled when you are not.
Yes, yeah.
Entitlement is pride coming before a fall.
Yes, yeah. Be humble and honest.
And honest, yeah.
And good.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So then we end it there.
Okay.
See you again in the next one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.